Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mirror podcast. I'm your host, Kyle David. Today, we're going to talk about something I'm talking about a lot recently. I don't know where I got this from, the idea or the quote, but I strongly believe it. Here it is. Everything you want is on the other side of hard. It's not fun for a lot of people to hear because we don't like to do hard things. I don't always like to do hard things, but whatever you want in life is on the other side of hard, right? If you want a lot of money, it's on the other side of doing some hard things. You want to have a marriage or a relationship, you got to do hard things. You want to build a business, hard things. You want to get in shape, hard things. You want to get healthy, hard things. Everything you want is on the other side of hard. And so that idea, though, again, is uncomfy for people. Uncomfy. Shout out to Alex Swartz. Uncomfy because people don't like hard things, right? We live in a culture that's like seek comfort, seek easy, do the easy things, don't do the hard things, right? What's the easiest way to get there? Well, there's not one, right? Everything you want is on the other side of hard. You have to be willing to do hard things to get the things that you want. Again, name it. It doesn't really matter. Again, relationships, jobs, careers, money, etc., etc., etc. It's all on the other side of hard things. You have to do hard things. And the problem is we've just been raised in a culture that's comfortable. We've lived through the most prosperous time in human history in America, right? Like, I don't think people grasp that. I didn't always grasp it either, but now I do. We lived in the most prosperous country during the most prosperous time in human history. There's never been a more comfortable, prosperous time than what we've lived through. If you are boomer, millennial, Gen Z, etc. Now, things are changing. Let's be real here. But the past 50, 100 years have been the most booming economic time in history. And we lived in the most prosperous country during the most prosperous time. So it's of course, we've been conditioned to want easy and comfortable because that's what everybody's had, right? When you look at the most of the world, and they don't have all the easy comfort that we have, right? And again, it's anything, right? Like, good things take hard work, right? Again, like healthy relationships, they take hard work. I don't know where the idea came from that, like, maybe it's from Disney movies that you'll just find someone and they'll be plopped in your lap and it'll just be easy and great forever and ever. That's ridiculous. That's silly. That's not how it works. It's hard work. Ask anyone that's been married or in a long relationship. It's hard work, right? There's good and bad. It's hard. Ask anybody that's built a sustainable business, a thriving business. It's hard work, right? Or if you're younger and you want to get a college degree or you want to make some money, hard work. It's the answer to all the things that you want. People like I've seen people who have great ideas and want to do things, but they stop short because they're not willing to do the really hard work, right? And there's a lot of super talented people out there that aren't succeeding right now because they're just not doing the really hard work, right? They'd rather chill and watch Netflix and hang out and, I'll work a little bit when I feel like it, but well, then you're never gonna have anything really to show for yourself. All right, like, I'm not gonna toot myself on the horn, but I have a lot going on in my life, and now I'm recording the podcast. I could be doing anything, but I refuse to not put in the work that it takes to get the things that I want. Right? I want this podcast to reach a lot of people. I want my career to continue to grow and make a lot of money and build things. So I got to work hard. I work really hard. Again, not to pat myself on the back, but I work really hard. I have for years. If you know me, you know that I work hard. Again, it's not to toot myself on, or toot my own horn or whatever the saying is, but I know that everything I want requires hard work. I've known that for a very, very long time. I'm not perfect and you're not perfect, but you have to be willing to work hard, right? If you tell people you want to do this, or this, or you want to be married, or you want this, or you want to make a lot of money, again, whatever it is, and then they watch you, though, they can tell whether or not you're going to be successful just by the amount of effort you put into it. It's facts, right? the people around me know I'm going to be successful because they see the hard work. You don't see the results, but you know that hard work leads to results, right? There's people I know are going to be super successful because I see how hard they work. I don't know the end result, but I know it's going to be good because I see the hard work. And then I know other people that I know they have the same dreams and desires to build things and do things and be in relationships and all the things, but they don't work hard. So I hope they get those things, and it could happen. They may have a change of heart, but right now you look at people, and the number one determiner of success is, do they work hard? And again, I don't mean just like success in money. I mean success in anything, in your personal life, in your health, in your fitness, in your relationships. Are you a person that's willing to do hard things, or do you just, whenever something gets tough, you just kind of shrink back? Right? A lot of people, when things get hard, they shrink back. They make excuses. They get distracted. They do other things. There's a million different excuses for why you're not working hard towards the things that you want. There's a million excuses. None of them are valid. There's valid reasons sometimes where you might need to have a period to step back or reprioritize. But overall, there's really no excuse for why you're not working hard at things, right? And I'm not saying don't rest, right? Like I take a Sabbath every week and I do basically nothing, and I talk to friends and I relax, maybe read some book. But the rest of the week, I'm working hard. If you know me, look at my calendar. You're welcome to subscribe to my Google Calendar. It's full. Today, it's full. After this, I'm mowing the lawn. I'm going to the gym. I have about 6 other things I need to do. I'm gonna send some emails, right? Like, why would I not? That's the only way to get the things that I want, right? So I won't belabor this point too hard, because then I feel like I might be beating people down. But hopefully it's encouraging to you. If you are working hard, keep getting after it. It's only a matter of time. You can only work so hard at things for a matter of time before it starts to work, right? You don't always see the fruits right away of your hard work, and that's part of it. It's the faith gap, as we talk about. The faith gap, the gap between what you're doing now and what you want to accomplish. You have to have faith that in that gap, you're just willing to do the work. It's coming, right? I know that the things that I want to accomplish in my career are coming. I know that the relationship I want is coming because I'm working on myself. I'm working hard in my job. I'm working hard on this podcast, right? I know the things that I plan are coming. I'm in the faith gap, but I'm working hard towards all of them. And I know that the things I'm doing now are setting me up to succeed at those things, right? Again, not perfectly. Don't hear me saying that, but I just thought it was important to bring up because I've been saying it all over the place and at work a lot. I'm like, hey, I know this is hard. I work at a startup. We're building a business, and I know it's really, really hard. But also, like, everything we want, the $1 billion company we want to build is on the other side of hard. The careers that we want to be able to have on the other side of hard. Again, the relationships we want to have, romantically or friendships or whatever, it's on the other side of working hard on yourself. Like, hard is the way you get to easy, right? You want to have a ton of money and be able to just chill and travel and relax. And well, you got to work hard first. There is comfort on the other side, but you have to get there by going through the hard. And so hopefully that's something that if you haven't been thinking about it, you have to realize everything you want is on the other side of hard stuff, right? Or not just hard work, but sometimes pain and struggle. And I mean, you name it. Again, specifically in relationships, you want a good, thriving relationship. Well, you're going to have to probably go through a few that sucked. I don't know how you just get to the ultimate one without going through some that weren't great. Right? That's how you learn. But it's hard. So people refuse to do it, or they choose not to do it, or they choose not to work on themselves because it's hard. Right. And, but you need to work on yourself if you want to be in one of those relationships that you ideate about, or you see in Disney, or maybe not the Disney one, but that you think is what you want. Then you have to work hard on yourself. Right? Hard work is the key to whatever you're looking for. And I don't know what you're looking for. I know what I'm looking for. But whatever you're looking for, I guarantee you the way to get there is to work hard. It's to work hard on yourself. It's to work hard on your skills. It's to work hard day to day. It's to just work hard at things over a prolonged period of time. And that's the other thing, is that I think our generation, these few younger generations in America, we work hard for a little bit, or we go through we put ourselves in a hard relationship for a minute, but then when things don't go our way, we just stop. We're like, it doesn't work. See, I've been working hard, nothing happened. Or yeah, I tried to put myself out there, but it didn't work. So, well, that's like, what's so your option is just, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get the things I want. You just have to keep going. There's two options that you have in life. You can either go get the things you want, or you cannot. That's it. I know that sounds super simple, but that's it. Again, you want relationships, money, career, build a business. You can either keep going towards it even when it's hard, or you can just stop and not have it. Those are your choices. Simple as that. Simple as that. And I'm preaching to myself sometimes. There's been times where I haven't wanted to work on myself because there was a lot of stuff there I didn't want to work through. There's times where I didn't want to, get up and go grind because I know it's just not always fun. It's not always easy. But the only way to get the things I want is just keep going. You got to just keep going. There's nothing for you in not doing it, except for nothing. When you don't go after the things you want, you'll continue to not have it. That's it. You want a business, but you're not grinding towards it, you're not going to have it. You want a relationship, but you're not working on yourself, you're not going to have it. There's two options. You either go get it and you keep going when it gets hard, or you stop and you don't get it. I don't know what else to say there. So I know I'm starting to rant a little bit, but I'll wrap it up. Everything you want in life is on the other side of hard things, hard work, hard situations, hard circumstances. You just have to go through the hard. There's no way around it. Again, we're all seeking to try to get around hard things. I don't want to have to go through the pain or the struggle. I don't want to have to work really hard for years on end. That's the only way to get there. That's the only way to get anything you want, is through hard stuff. That's just it. That's how life works. I didn't design it. I didn't make it up. Talk to God if you don't like it. That's how He designed it. Everything you want requires something hard. So I think I belabored the point. I think you get it. I hope that hits you in a way that was helpful. If you are already getting after it and doing hard things, keep it up. Keep going. There's no other option. Don't let it stop. When it gets hard, keep going. And if you're not, I would encourage you to audit your life. Are you happy with where you're at? If you're not, you have to do some hard things. You have to make some hard choices. You have to do some hard things. You have to go through hard situations. It's the only way to get anything you want. So that's all I got. Until next time, this has been another episode of Inside the Mirror podcast. I'll be back next week. Adios.